I'm live. My light on, but I hope it's okay. I think that's the thing that was making my oops, my screen so yellow orange was that darn light. Let me just see what it looks like with it on there. Who knows? Hey, Mindy. Ooh, okay, let's go. Okay. So maybe that's it. I have to go first um, live and then put the light on. Makes me look crazy though. I got my dry shampoo. Hey Claire, hey This Girl's Journey, hey Julie, hey Dixie, hey Punky Bee, Whirlwind. Long time no chat, right? Stephanie JB. Well, I figured since I was already set up to do Diane's chat, I would come on for just a few minutes. I didn't see anybody else on, so I didn't think I was interrupting anybody, but it's been kind of a slow day YouTube wise, hasn't it? Hey, Sarah Smiles. So, what is everybody doing? Yes, you can ask a question. I don't really have a topic. This is just for us to kind of touch base and see what all's going on. I need some lotion on my hands. Nice to see you again from Pennsylvania. What part of Pennsylvania are you in, Susan? Oh, Punky Bee, thank you, honey. It's an ongoing struggle. It is an ongoing struggle for sure. How I'm devastated that Mama Bear's comments about special needs children. I know I shouldn't be, but I am. Jennifer, what in the hell did she say about special needs children? Yeah, JP, it was peaceful without certain troublemakers around. Now I did hear, I'm not trying to start drama, but I didn't see it, but I heard that, yeah, of course she's still going on. That Miss Mama Bear came on yesterday morning saying all kinds of bullshit about me and that she had a secret that there was a con in the community. And I don't know if she was alluding to it being me, but you know, I'm not a con. I've been completely upfront with everything. I didn't see it, and I think it's very curious that people only take their live streams down if they're ashamed of what they're going to say or they think they're going to get a strike. There's only two reasons. So she was going to spill some tea right before her church service yesterday. Isn't that disgusting? Like, do you not understand that God would be horrified with your actions? I don't understand. Nikki Lee says she just wants attention. She wants something. Hey, Princess Fortunate. If anybody wants to come on, I'm not going to be on long. I'm just going to stay on for a little bit. But if anybody wants to come on and talk, this is just a free for all. Whatever's going on. If anybody has a gripe or an announcement or anything they want to say, then let me know. Oh, but I'm on this damn camera, so I can't send you a link, but I can switch over if you want me to. Yeah, out loud with her vile mouth. I don't understand how one side of her mouth is saying horrible lies, mean, demeaning things, and the other side of her mouth is saying these beautiful scriptures. You, I don't know. Oh, Diane went in and said something to her. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, honey. I didn't even see it because she took it down. Hey, Mariska. In defense of Izzy, that's why Randy took her stream down too. Yeah. I was shocked that Randy was back there supporting her. I mean, but that's just how Randy is. She's going to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I don't think that, I don't know. I understand what Randy's doing, but some people might interpret it as being hurtful. That, the way she did Uber and me and other people, some people might consider it hurtful that she's befriending her and just overlooking all that. But I understand what she's doing. Yeah, implying there's a con in our community. And Punky B, from what I can understand, she was implying it was me because she found out about my record. Honey, I mean, seriously? That's really old news. Hold on one freaking minute. Mama Bear said that special needs children are punishment to their parents. Oh my God, when was this? Mindy, when did this happen? Princess says, I know that she is seriously affecting people who cut, people who have lost people to suicide. She's also said parents of special needs kids are being punished for them sins. What the fuck? Okay, when did she say that last part? Was that today? Hey, Trisha Freak Show. She said that last night. Oh my God. How many people heard her say that? Hello, my lovely Dr. Kovala. What, y'all? This has got to be dealt with. This has got to be Kim Fisher. Thank you, honey. So you heard her say that too, Kim Fisher? She said that special needs children were a punishment to their parents. Disgusting. Mama Bear, if you're listening, which I'm sure you are because that's all you do, before I block you, if you want to come on and defend yourself, come on. Mariska, it's Mama Bear from Ohio, religious nutcase for the devil. Yep. You've blocked Mama Bear. Well, I'm about to because I can't tolerate it. She typed in my stream that I had my facts wrong, which she didn't tell what facts I had wrong. And then she said, your mother has a nice house. This is my house. I bought it 16 years ago with the help of my mother. I bought every single piece of furniture, decoration, candlestick, carpet, picture frame, every single thing in this house except for my kitchen table. And that came from my mother. Is she insinuating that this is in my house? I'm sorry, Jennifer. How could you say that about my babies? No, I think the opposite. I think that special needs children are a blessing to their parents. They teach a different kind of compassion, a different deep level of love, different way of looking at the world. I think it's opposite. Yeah, I mean, what are you? I lived a very good life. I did not do anything wrong in my life until I was 35 years old. So I had a house, I had a car, 2 cars, I had another rental house, garden. I mean, I did well with my life. What are you trying to insult me? I have 401k, bank accounts, blah, 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 blah. People in glass houses should not throw stones. Be careful, Mama Bear, that house is coming down. Yeah, and she's complaining about being in pain and that she's in extra pain today. Wonder why. Whirlwind says, I work with special needs kids every day, and they're the ones teaching me. Exactly. Hey, Kimberly. My stepdaughter, JP, said, adopted a baby with Down syndrome. That baby is everyone's favorite angel. Yeah. Well, I can't believe she said that. Is that why she took her stream down? Because she said that? I'm telling you, when you are preaching the word of God, you are held to a higher standard. And that kind of stuff will come back to you if you are perverting the word of God and adding stuff to it that is basically of the devil, saying that special needs children are a burden to their parents. That is nowhere in the Bible. Tricia says, my cousin is special needs and he is the light of our family. That's what everybody says. Yeah, everybody says that. I've got a lot of special needs children in our family, and um, it's a difficult thing, but they do bring out a different spirit. My uncle, who used to be an asshole, like he used to be very, very sarcastic and mean spirited, when he had his daughter who has Rett syndrome, which, if anybody knows about that, it's an awful, awful degenerative disease. She was born fine, and every single day she wakes up, she's worse off. But anyway, through that process, she was actually a twin, and her sister's okay. She kind of has like Asperger's. But anyway, through that process, he has become the most gentle, sincere, kind human being after, he used to be the know-it-all, sarcastic, arrogant, mean-spirited one. And he went over here after he had his daughter. Princess Fortunate says, I have a gay child. I'm appalled by the things she says. My child is precious, and so is her girlfriend. Good for you, Princess Fortunate. Good for you, honey. We are born the way we are. Love is love. Let it go. Susan says, the other night Mama Bear said she can say and do whatever she wants and God will still forgive her. Yeah, I've heard that she goes to bed and asks for forgiveness every night and then gets up and repeats the same process. Mm-mm. That's not okay. Yeah. Anyone with their soul is appalled. It's just so hurtful and so wrong. And I hope that anybody who is thinking about Christianity or, whatever it might be, please don't let her turn you off, because that's not the brand of Christianity I am endorsing. Where fire and brimstone, eye for an eye, the armor of God to fight everybody. No, that's not. Hey, Mills, I'm doing great. Dixie says, I agree, Princess. I love my gay granddaughter. Yeah, people are people. There's bad gay people, there's bad straight people, there's bad black people, there's bad white people. You're not judged on your sexuality, your skin color, your religion, any of those things. Those are things that you were born with. You're judged on the decisions you make as a human being, how you choose to love people who hate you. That's the number one way that you judge somebody. It's easy to love people who love you. It's easy to give to the poor because they're going to give back to you. They're going to be appreciative and give back to you. How do you love the people that spit in your face? How do you love the people that slammer you and those kind of things? Because apparently she woke up, even though I thought I was being nice and generous to her to the most part. Jennifer, just a second, let me answer that. And apparently she made a whole stream about how she knows stuff and I'm the con of the community, or there's a secret con and she found out about blah, blah, blah. I didn't see it because she took it down, but okay. Jennifer says, what about the sins of the father, Marla? I don't really know what that verse means. To me, it meant it's an Old Testament verse that means you used to be blessed on your lineage and your actions. That's what that meant. I don't think that still applies in the New Testament. I could be wrong. Tell me your impression of that. An embarrassment to the church. Dr. Koala, yeah, Mrs. Freegrant, I follow Old Testament and, oh gosh. Let me see, that was a good comment. It frustrates me how she misinterprets it. Yes, it's hard to balance Old Testament with the modern world, but she cherry picks sins. Yep. Yep. Like an eye for an eye is an Old Testament verse. That has nothing to do with the New Testament. Dr. Koala says it's a sin to wear mixed fiber clothing such as wool and linen, just as much of a sin. So is that, yeah, because everything used to be what you ate when you ate it. who you were associated with, all of those little um, tiny things that weren't really important was how you showed your obedience to God and your love for God. And you weren't to mix certain things. That's why a Jewish household is kosher, because that's the way the Old Testament was. But when the covenant was broken, the veil was sliced in half, and that the people were accessible now to the altar, it meant that there was a new covenant, and Jesus's blood spilled over all of that. And the only new, it almost abolished the 10 Commandments, which I still think they're valid. But Jesus literally said there is only one commandment: to love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul. And the other one is just like it: to love your neighbor as yourself. Those are the only two commandments that this day and age have to deal with. Now, they are mighty and they are big and deep, and they encompass the 10 Commandments if you really look at them. But those are the only two commandments. Really, it's only one commandment. And I thought it was beautiful how Jesus said, loving the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul is the same thing as loving your neighbor. That when you love your neighbor, when you love the people that hate you, when you love those who are misfortunate, you are loving God. I thought that was just, I don't know, I just love that. Mama Bear just came on and it says LOL. She's mocking God. That's what she's doing. She thinks she's not, but exactly, Janet. I'm starting to think, my gosh, the Bible's strict. No, it isn't. It's really about love and forgiveness. What I said the other night, I went back and watched myself to see. I wish I would have just given up earlier on, so it kept going on. But I didn't say anything I didn't agree with. And that the only thing you have to do as a Christian or a human being is to love and forgive. That's our only job. That is our only job. That's the only thing we are going to be judged on. We don't have to tell other people whether they're right or wrong, what they're doing is bad or good, and be hateful and mean. I don't understand why she's so hurtful either, Karen. I don't. She's not dealing with a full deck. Well, she thinks it's funny. She gets that evil look on her face like Titi does. It's vile. I think there's some truth to that. Marla, she said that if you make fun of people, if you treat people bad, is why you have sick babies. And she said that's karma. Oh my God. Yeah, karma is not a biblical principle at all, but she likes to throw that in. When did she say that? Let me repeat that again. She said, if you treat people bad, is why you have sick babies, and that is karma. Well, she had a sick baby. She had a very sick baby. And then she had a sick child in Rebecca. Was that her karma? Dear God, I certainly hope not. Hey, Stellar, that is not her karma because what Rebecca had to go through. Oh my God. Last night she said that? Is that why she took that stream down? She was talking in tongues last night? Her own daughter was hurt and had many surgeries. Exactly, Karen. She also told the chat that they were going to hell for talking during her teaching. Y'all, this is even worse than I thought. Iridium said, I knew I heard that. Yeah, what the hell is going on? I'm sorry, but if you were welcoming her, can't be a part of your live stream or your life if you are friends with her when she says all that kind of shit. That is straight from hell. Stellar says, of course she will say we all have misunderstood. Well, leave the chat up, Mama Bear. Leave the chat up so we can see and understand for ourselves. The same thing that you did when you lied about having that other stream down. It was a live stream. You don't have to download, upload, or anything. It's there. You deleted it because you didn't want people to see what you said. I wonder if she spoke to her children like that. Did she shame them in Jesus' name? It's horrible. I don't know. She has 2 lovely daughters. Dr. Koala, what frustrates me is that the fiber thing is a sin, but all you will ever hear about is men lay with men. Oh, right. Exactly. I know exactly. So Dr. Koala was saying in the Old Testament, it is a vile sin for you to mix fibers and wear them, which I know sounds weird, but during that, you got to understand this was thousands of years ago. And most of the Old Testament rules had to do with preserving the body and not getting sick. Like that's why they don't mix certain foods together, which sounds bizarre to us now, but you got to realize this was, I don't know, 3,000, 4,000 years ago, more beginning of time since the Genesis was written. And for you to pick a verse out that says, don't mix wool with linen and you will go to hell, and say men who lie with men are going to hell, and for you to put a huge emphasis on that and not talk about the other is stupid and incorrect and doesn't make sense. You have to understand the premises and the context of the Old Testament. And the same reason why linen should be worn with wool, maybe it's the same reason men shouldn't lie with men, that it costs people their health, whatever. And for you to bring forth one testament into the New Testament and say it's still valid and not the other, we don't talk about linen not being worth wool, but you're still talking about gays. It doesn't make sense. It's not fair. It's total perversion of the Bible. Thank you, Dr. Koala, for saying that. That's why I said, and I'll repeat it again, this is my own philosophy I came up with. When it comes to certain things like that, I would talk about it to the same percentage that the New Testament talks about it. Whereas love, forgiveness, grace is talked about, that's the degree to which we should talk, the percentage to which we should talk about it. The percentage to which Jesus ever talked about gays, pretty much not at all. So I think that's the degree to which we should talk about it. We should emphasize the same things that Jesus talked about and not bring one obscure scripture from the Old Testament and act like it is the end all be all of Christianity. So wrong. Hey, OB. And you know that song and that scripture that says they will know you are Christians. They'll be able to recognize you as a Christian by your love. And if they were to look at her or other people and say, oh, I want to be like her. She's got love, forgiveness, kindness, and a warmth to her. I want to be like her. Do you think that they would say that about her? Would anybody say that about her? How are you, OB? I'm just going to be on for a couple minutes, so. Hey, Joe. Tilly May. Oh, shit, I'm going to have to leave. What happened, Tilly? Somebody has to explain that special needs, what she said about special needs children, because I'm about to flip out. Yeah, pain is my fight. I'm so sorry, Jenna. I hear you, honey. I hear you. Who did this? I understand. Popcorn, you asked me a question, Diane Stream, and I didn't answer. I was caught up in the conversation. Do you remember what you asked? Oh, okay. Hey, sassy. I didn't see what you said, honey. Hello, Marla. Stopping in to see you and let you know how much I appreciate you. Thank you, sassy. Yeah, special needs kids are a punishment to their parents. Oh my gosh. Janet says I can't when I end up in hysterics. The glamorous life, that's what Mama Bear said last night. She erased the stream, but there was about 6 people in here who heard her say that. I'm going to repeat it again, and you all that were there, let me know if I'm saying it wrong. She said that special needs children were a curse to their parents. Oh, thank you, Princess Fortunate. You are an angel. That means the world to me. Thank you, Martha, for your style, grace, class, and wisdom. You make my heart happy, honey. You make my heart happy. Love you, darling. I know that was sweet, wasn't it? Then she told her to Google it. Yeah, she says Google what God says. Well, I like to Google what God says about special needs children. They are a gift to us. There are no mistakes made. God makes no mistakes. People have special needs children. There is a burden in some respects, but most people say that they're a gift. If anything, they've taught them to be a loving, kind Christian human being. She was talking about karma. Karma, stellar karma is not a biblical principle. Look at Job. Look at Job, who was a very devout follower of the law, and he still got horrible after horrible thing happened to him. And that was God's way of teaching us that things that happen bad in this lifetime, you just count them as joy because eventually it'll all make sense and your reward is in heaven. That's the total opposite of karma. Yeah, Job went through, I mean, I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand why people can be like this. I can't read that. Rosicrucians are a community of mystics who study the patience of the metaphysical laws governing the universe. No thanks. Oh, I would love to be able to pronounce that word better, but yeah, I'm totally interested in all of that. Yeah, she makes it up as she goes along. The Bible was written to be understood by man before Google. Exactly. Oh, goodness. Oh, thank you, Susan. Oh, I love St. Anthony. I love St. Anthony, Susan. Thank you. That was such a great compliment. Stellar, what was a valid point? It's nice to meet you, Vicky. Stellar, does she drink? She always looks loaded to me. I don't. She says she doesn't drink. She is on pain medication. Um, she is on pain medication, but she takes it, I think, every day. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. Hey, Rhonda. Buddhist belief stride is a blessing to help you in your spiritual journey. Yeah, it's very connected. I love Buddhist way of thinking. Buddhism is actually not a religion; it's a philosophy. that karma and Jesus don't mix. Yeah, it doesn't. It's the total opposite. I mean, if you're talking about karma at the end of life, yeah, but karma during this lifetime, no. Green Eye says, I love my Bible, God, and Jesus, but I had to block Mama Bear. I don't think she realizes the harm that she's doing. Because when you get on here, there's hundreds of thousands of people who might watch you. Not hundreds of thousands, but 100 to 1,000 people that might watch you. Plus, let alone your daughter. Do you think that I don't know. Maggie, you sweet darling. Thank you for what you did for me, Maggie. Oh, Jenna, I love you, babe. Need support more than I can say. Have no one in my life. Oh, you sweet thing, Jenna. Jenna, will you please send me a message on Twitter? I'll put my Twitter in here. Thank you so much. No, and I did put my PayPal. Excuse me, which I'm not asking you to give me money at all, but stupid YouTube takes 45% out and takes months for you to get the money. So I'm not talking about just me, but if anybody wants to do PayPal, it's always a better way. But Jenna, will you text me or send me a message? I'd love to talk to you. Maggie is an angel. Yes, she is. Thinking of others. Thank you, Princess Fortunate. My channel is open to all ladies. I just try to be helpful. God's joy. Yeah, and if you do put something in PayPal in somebody's chat, make sure you tell, like, say I put $10 in your whatever, so that people can say thank you. I'd rather give to PayPal than Super Chat Cash. Yeah, because they take 45%. 45%. No, Genesee, please don't. It will help me tremendously. And Princess, it will help me tremendously. Please, please, please don't take that the wrong way. Please don't take that the wrong way. I appreciate it so much. It's just that you're giving half of it to YouTube, which is fine, which is totally fine. And please, I'm so sorry that sounded like it might have hurt your heart. That's not what I meant at all. I'm so grateful, Jenna. Yeah, Maggie. Yeah, they take 45% and then it takes a long time to get it. So, Jenna, I hope that didn't offend you, honey. No, it's not girls only. Tilly, yes, that's what I was always told. Jenna, my email. It's just I have a link on my page. It's like PayPal me backslash Marla Stecky. I have it on my about, forgetting to put it on my page, but I think it's in my information about me. I think you can look it up by the email too. That's my email. Is Little B here? Aw. How are you, Little B? How are you feeling today? I really wanted to see your video today. It was about fairy gardens, but it either you deleted it or it went away. Did anybody get to see her video about Fairy gardens? You're resting, little bee. What happened, little bee? What happened to your video today? Did you take it down, or what happened with that? It was beautiful. It should be there. Okay, okay. Well, maybe when I saw it before, it was like processing or something. Okay, Jenna. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just didn't want you to think that I was being ungrateful. Her garden's so peaceful looking. Yeah, well, I think flowers and gardening bring me so much peace. I always forget that you're in North Carolina. Little B has a special place in my heart. I admire her so much. Me too, Vicky. Me too. Nikki, what's going on, girl? How was your day? Paige, you love flowers too? Oh, gosh. Just watering them. And I know some people think it's a pain in the ass to water, but I love it. I love to see something grow from nothing and, die through the winter and then come back up. I just love it. I love perennials. Little B is awesome, Paige. She is a little matriarch hero for all of us. How's Randy, hun? She said last night she wasn't doing so hot. I'm worried about her. Oh, nothing better with flowers but scones. Oh, in your dreams, I made those scones. I didn't video it, but I made them when I went to meet Seabreeze and Felsie. I made those orange scones. I'll have to make them again. I'll have to make them again and videotape it. I'm so sorry. You keep asking about that. I'm so sorry. Oh, Little B says, Prince of Fortune, I haven't heard from her, but I love her. We love you too, Randy. Puppy Love says, I love gardening, makes me so happy. Some people don't like it. Like, I've got a neighbor who I adore. We're really good friends, Sorella, and she's like, oh, the thought of putting my hands in the dirt, I would rather, she loves to sew, which I would love to sew, but I'm horrible at it. Um, but she makes she actually is on Etsy. She makes biblical quilts, or she makes quilts and embroiders like a Bible verse in them, which I wouldn't say I hated to do, but it's just not my forte. But the thought she doesn't want to put her hands in dirt. Miss what Dr. Koala said. She said that something she did in the previous generation maybe is what's affecting this generation in reference to disabled children. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, Amber. You can definitely come for coffee and I'll have homemade scones ready for you, Angel. I would love that. Basically saying disabled children are karma from your ancestors' doing. That's biblical. I know Dixie. Doesn't Little B have the cutest videos? That's why I was saying to that person, just go watch a couple of her videos and you'll understand a little bit more what she's going through. Sassy Cat says, I don't like gardening because I'm bad at it. Plants die and I have a guilt trip. Well, I had a period of time where plants died and you just keep on going and eventually you'll get better. Yeah, I think I did at first. I did have a lot of plants that died. Oh, that's so neat. The plants from your dad's funeral do a container garden this year. That's a beautiful idea, Vicky. I think that's a very wonderful living memorial to your dad. You're going to start saying that's biblical. She's a very harsh woman. That's what I mean. There's no sort of love, patience, kindness, goodness that she exhibits that make people drawn to her. I just wish you would stop, says Nikki. When my teeth hurt, I don't want to talk. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my gosh, Nikki, you make me laugh. She never gets tired, does she? I don't know. And she was speaking in tongues? Was she really? I have a totally different interpretation about when and where it's appropriate to speak in tongues, but I'm not going to even talk about that. I'm her. I don't hear Marla now. What do you mean, Jenna? Extremely prideful. Yep. She's sick. She's a very jealous person, says Maggie. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Hujuro. Is speaking in tongues or speaking in gums? Oh, God. Oh, I love it. Nikki says, come on, the woman always speaks in tongues. You can't understand her. She's got that 4-year degree in 2 years, though. She said, you will weep what you sow. Oh, Lace by Lacey. I'm just saying, even if she weren't being this way, her live streaming would make me hesitate to donate because people in teeth pain don't talk that much. I had a horrible tooth pain. I mean, I had 2 teeth that needed root canals. It's awful. It is awful, but yeah. She's a self-proclaimed prophet. Yeah. What is she? What is she able to? Oh, she's able to pick out the cons. That's her spiritual gift. How long has Sean been working on that master's? I don't know. It's been a while. She talks in slurs, not tongues. Yep, stellar. You weep what you sow. You'll weep what you sow. Oh my goodness. Well, is there anything else going on? Did everybody have a good day? It was pouring rain here today, on and off, on and off, on and off. And the power, I don't know why, the power kept going on and off, on and off, on and off. I was trying to watch my shows and it just didn't work out for me. So, oh, now she's talking about knowing something big. Oh, she's on right now? Oh, dear Lord. I think what she knows, it's about me, what she knows. It's something big. I've told you everything about me. If that's what she's talking about, God bless her. Okay, thinking, go peek on her and tell me what's going on. I'd rather be here, says Paige. Just to make me reset my clocks. I know, I hate it. I hate it. Don't get it twisted. Oh, thank you, Maggie. I adore you, honey. Well, yeah, Stellar, your last video said it all exactly right. Yeah, Little B says, Stellar, yep. Dr. Koala says you might be talking about Little B. I hope to God not. She better keep her fucking mouth shut about Little B. Go ahead and slander me. I don't give a damn, but keep your mouth off of Little B. Nikki. Oh, you make me laugh. Someone in the chat says it's old stale tea on you. Well, she'll probably delete it. I should probably go watch it, huh? Well, not really. I don't care. I'm going to go to bed here in a minute. You're gonna weep what you sow. You're gonna weep what you sow. You sure are. You sure are. Weep it. Weep it good. Weep it. Weep it good. Okay, you're recording it, Dr. Wella. She says we're hateful to her, but isn't she doing the same? Oh my gosh, we're not being hateful. We're just calling out what she said. No more, no less. I just don't think that these people should be. I mean, anybody can make a channel, anybody can do whatever they want to. I just. We have Randy and others that are supporting her, which, is fine. I think everybody needs a friend. And Randy's a good friend to have. But how long do we accept somebody like this in our community? I mean, honestly, if she were to come anywhere, I would be like, no block, no. Hey, Randy. No, I don't know. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. She's going to keep digging her grave. I am horrible. Suicide almost. Milan, I don't know what you're talking about, honey. I hope you're not talking about yourself, but there's lots of places that can help if you're suicidal. Yeah, she is mean, Paige. Yeah, Grace is new every day, Vicky. I love that. If your power was going off and on today, maybe Mama Bear was the whammy on you. Maybe that was my karma, Susan. Maybe. Yeah, Paige says, Milan, do you want help? Do you need help, Milan? Maybe, Stellar. Milan, are you okay? We can get you some help if you need help. Nikki says, I'm going to contact Westboro Baptist Church to see if they can help her and take her off here and pay for her teeth so that she can pick at gay funerals. Did you just see her there? With her mouth. Jesus karma. Yeah, Jesus and karma don't really go hand in hand. Remember Martin? Oh, yeah. Whirlwind. We're not worried about Martin. That's probably Juan. I guarantee that's Juan. Amber. Well, I'm glad you did the Rolling Stones. Tilly may have angered you. I don't think so. Ash, do you think that that's Juan? And he says we're picking on someone named Teresa who is at death's door. Huh? What the hell? It would make sense now. Martin is Juan. I didn't believe it before, but it's looking that way. Yeah, Nikki. It's a shame, isn't it? Hey, Simply Coastal. How are you? At the beach. I'm so jealous. Okay. Hajuro says, I apologize, Tilly. That's okay. I think it all was fine. How are you doing, Simply Coastal? From the great state of Texas. Yeah, let's all get along and be nice to each other. Absolutely. Stephanie. Teresa Roadcap. No one picks on her. That's the only person I could think of. Was she saying people pick on her? I'm glad you caught me. I honestly came on YouTube to share my heart because I thought I had something to share to uplift and help others. I still firmly believe that. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I didn't come on here for that reason, but that's what people gave to me. And I'm trying to give back a little bit, but that's what all of y'all gave to me, and I'm so grateful to all of you because you uplifted me and you gave me a kind word and you believed in me even when I didn't deserve it. So that's what I'm trying to give back. You got your hair dyed again, Stephanie? I bet that's a pain in the ass with those roots, isn't it? Did you just do the roots or did you do your whole hair? Stephanie, I'm about to order a BoxyCharm. And let me know, honey, if you get any sort of credit for me referring somebody, because I'll refer you if there you have a referral link or something. Oh yeah, Nikki, that sounds true. My shoulder hurts. Nikki, Stephanie, did you have to do a couple colors, or is it like a couple boxes of the same color? Shoulders killing me. I had this old injury when I was in between my freshman and sophomore year of college. I lived in San Diego and I worked at their boardwalk and ice cream stand, and I would have to dig into an ice cream bin all day and make ice cream. And before then I would run like 6 miles before work and was happy and pain free. But I got this like nerve damage in this right shoulder from that. Every now and then it still acts up. It's finally got better, but it's killing me right now. Oh, I better watch out, she says. Okay, I'm watching out. I'm watching out. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Hey, Diane, I just can't with that woman and way I was kind to her, respectful, and she still can't shut. Yeah, that's what I mean, Diane. I just don't think that she should be welcome anymore anywhere because she's Diane. I don't know if you heard earlier that last night she said that special needs children were cursed to their parents. Yeah, that stream was awesome. That Diane is. I just hope that she is blessed much more than she's blessed us because she's just given so much of herself. Me too, Stephanie. And you all were trying to help her. I was thinking, my goodness, yeah, you did hear that, Diane? Oh, I'm sickened. Sickened. The only way she will shut up is to take back the donation. I don't know if she still can. Diane's too good of a person to do that, but I wouldn't begrudge her if she did. Yeah, weeping what I'm sowing. Yeah, I agree with you, Sassy Cat. What is the name of her? I know Sassy Cat. That's not you because I know you, and I know your little black cat emblem. What is the one that is it? Sassy Girl. Sassy Girl is her moderator. Mama Bear is very bitter, and it shows on her face. Yeah, my mom is 70 and looks stunning, in my opinion. Has been through hell for what I put her through and other things. Just living a hard life, but she still looks gorgeous. She called you a bully, Diane? Are you kidding me? She subbed to you today and blocked you. Good for you. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can pull this. I'm just gonna pull this up briefly, but Stellar, Mama Bear said that to Diane. Of all people, my goodness. Unbelievable.
Well, no, he's 12 years old.
She looks like death laying there too, doesn't she? Okay, Hajuro, I hope he didn't offend you. Can she sit up in bed? I don't know, silly. Her neck hurts her, I know that. Please give me Marla's PayPal again. I just can't get it right. Oh, Maggie, God bless you. Okay, let me see if I know you're not supposed to type this in, but it's PayPal.me/ That's what it is. I mean, but you got to do www. And it's HTTP. I think that's what it is, honey. I think that's what it is. Let me know if that doesn't work for you. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Maggie. But it's also in my it's on my page somewhere. Mama Bear is talking about how you and your mom bought your house together 16 years ago, and how she doesn't think you had much money back then, and why would your mom is never around now? That's none of her damn business. And I did have money back then. I was teaching. I had no debt, and I was teaching and making like $31,000 a year. How dare her talk about my finances and what my mother had? My mother rented her entire life, and I wanted her to get into a better space. And no, my mother does not live here anymore. This is my house. My mother does live here at certain periods of time, but that's none of her freaking business. How dare her talk about anything? And I told her, she made it like a slight, like, your mother has a beautiful house. This is my house. I bought every single freaking decoration, piece of furniture, table, plant, picture, every single curtain, chandelier in this freaking house, except for my kitchen table. She said I live stream when my mom goes to bed. Okay. It's pissing me off. I'll show you the entire house. My mother is not here. My mother doesn't live here, you moron. 2 bedrooms. Here's one. Nobody in the bed. Bathroom. Here's the other bedroom. Nobody in here. You dumb, stupid idiot. How dare her say that? I I live stream at all periods of time. What is her problem? Think I have my mom hiding under the cupboard? What a stupid idiot. She has no idea about my finances and what are going on. Nikki, that pissed me the fuck off. How dare her say that? Oh my God. I live stream when my mother goes to bed? Fuck you. All that food is my food. Everything in here is mine. My mother stays with me sometimes when I need help, but this is my freaking house, you weirdo. Oh, I am so pissed off. What do you want me to read, honey? Janet, oh my God, how dare she say that to me? Janet, I don't see it, honey. Will you write it again? So one bedroom is a spare bedroom. That's why it looks okay. My bed wasn't made completely okay because I was in there earlier because I didn't feel good because it's been raining all day and I felt horrible. But this is my freaking house, you idiot. Have fun. Go ahead and rip me apart. Tanya, I do usually make my bed, but I'm in and out of it so often because I don't feel good. And especially on days like today when it's been on and off raining all day. I try to keep the rest of the house clean, but sometimes my bedroom isn't that tidy. She's just jealous. How dare she doesn't even know what I went through. Oh my God. She has no idea what I've been through. Okay. Sorry, Tilly. I'm not going to. Well, Stephanie Brown, I don't have two little babies running around. I'm sure you're doing better than I am. My blood is boiling too. How dare her talk about me, my finances, my house, or anything? What she and others don't realize is I lived a life for 35 years before I got in trouble for 2.5 years. I did make some accomplishments in my life, you weirdo. Oh my God. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get off. I need to calm down and lay down and forget about this crap. She talked about you yesterday too. Sweet face, but you're not sweet. No, I'm not sweet. I'm not sweet at all. Wow. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. I'm just furious. Furious. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. I love y'all and thank y'all for being on Diane's stream. She did an awesome job. Thank you, Deborah. Y'all, she is a liar. A liar. And she's jealous. She's of mean spirit. And this is all going to come back on her. Whether it's in this life or the other. Oh my God. Mindy. Jealous. Jealous. I don't think she's gotten a single super chat yet. What a disgusting. Okay, before I say anything I regret, I love you all and I'll talk to you probably tomorrow, okay? Good night.